Guys, what's going on? It's Zip coming at you guys with a tutorial on how to use CSGO Lounge, how to use it properly. So if you don't have a CSGO Lounge account, you just go to csgolounge.com, search it in Google, or just type in the exact same URL. I'll link the URL down in the description, and it'll bring you to a site here. So this site consists of the left side being trades and the right side being bets. So let's focus on the trade side first, as it's easier and quicker to grasp. So it'll list trades. There are a very, very, very high volume of trades coming through the site. Like if I refresh my trades, there's instantly one different trades now. And then if I refresh again, there's new trades now. And if I refresh again, there's new trades now. It's a huge population of people that go to the site to try to make trades. So this side is what the person has, and this side is what the person wants for this stuff. Not necessarily like this guy doesn't, want to trade all this stuff for one item. He wants to trade all this stuff, and then you can make offers for each individual piece, or you could, give a bigger offer for the whole group or whatever you pick. Same with this guy. This guy is trading a StatTrak M9 Bayonet Damascus Steel field tested for a field tested Karambit Blue Steel. This guy might just want to do a straight up trade. It all depends. Your guy's best bet is to check the pricing before you try to do any type of trade. Um, a good way to do this if you're not using the Steam client, um, use Chrome, Google Chrome, and use Lounge Destroyer is a good application to put on it. It actually just lists the price of these here, so that you don't have to go searching around. So trades are very straightforward. Like this one, he's wanting to sell his items for keys. So pretty much you buy these, any of these items you pick, or all of them, or whatever the case may be, for keys. And it looks like he doesn't care what kind of key. He just wants any key, and he listed some keys that he'd like. So it goes that way. All right. Well, before I guess the only other one is this guy has keys and he wants to buy these items. Same with this guy, and he offers. So he's looking to buy anything, stuff like that. So tread carefully with trades. It's a lot harder to do fair trades on this site. Everyone seems to want everyone to overpay. So moving on to the bet side. These are where bets go down. It could be different types of leagues, different types of tournaments, all Counter-Strike. It could be amateur teams, it could be tier 2 teams, it could be tier 1 teams versus tier 2 teams. I guess G2 is kind of a tier 2 team still, but in my mind, they're definitely a tier 1 team. So, and then it lists the percentages. I wouldn't 100% go off these percentages. On this site, I'd do some other referencing around. And then in the middle here, you have like NV versus Penta, best of one, BO1. So it's one map, winner wins it. So be careful on your bets because if Penta, for some reason, I think the percentages should definitely be a lot higher for Envious. If Penta, for some reason, upset Envious and they beat him in one map, you would win the bet that you bet on Penta. So they have 13% chance to win. So if you bet something here, you're going to get a huge return. But the odds are Envious are not going to lose due to they just won the last two events and, well, the last event and then the last major pretty well. And they played very well yesterday. So be very careful on the bets you take. Um, like, for instance, G2 versus EFrag. It's a best of three. G2 has 80%. So right here is your inventory in Counter-Strike. You can always force refresh if there's been a trade or you've sold something or you've acquired something that's able to be traded. You can always force refresh and it'll just refresh what's in your inventory. You can go over here to returns, guys. This is all the stuff you have on CSGO Lounge site that's not in your inventory, but you're able to bet. So right now I've just started off a few little things. I've won most of the more expensive items, I guess you could call it. Just betting here and there. I don't use CSGO Lounge as much as I probably should. So people are confident enough to throw knives down, stuff like that on certain teams. Each side the bets are on don't determine which team they're bet on. It's just bets. It's just to get more bets on the screen for everyone to see. So people are risking a lot. I'm going to throw all my big ticket items on G2 because G2 will not lose to EFrag. I I'm willing to put that, however much money that was on that bet. So that's how you do that, guys. If you have an inventory already in CSGO Lounge in the return section, for instance here, if you already have stuff in CSGO Lounge that's not your inventory, it's quicker and easier to bet. If you're betting out of your inventory, let's see if I can make another bet. I'll bet on Envious. It's 88%, so I'll bet out of my inventory, and I'll bet this foul play. So it goes up here. This is your inventory in Counter-Strike. I bet it on Envious, and I place the bet. Sorry, you can't place a bet right now. Possible reasons: all bots are full or all queues are full. Okay, so like this happens a lot, where you just can't bet. Sometimes it's super busy, especially around majors. Bots are full. That's the downfall of it being 1,000 item inventory. So let's pretend that didn't happen. So you send an item up here, you place the bet, and you're put in a queue. As soon as the site is able to get you a bot to take your item, you'll get a message in Steam, a trade offer in Steam for that item. Exactly like you give stuff away or you do bets on other sites, you just give it to the bot. They will give you reference numbers and stuff, so if you're super worried about getting scammed out of stuff, you can always reference those reference numbers. And then that's how you place your bet. Sometimes it can take a little while, guys, because this site is probably one of the biggest, if not biggest, site for bets on Counter-Strike. For games, I should say. There are some other sites, I don't really use them. I am going to be getting more into them, and then when I get more into them, guys, I'll bring those to you. Here's a good 50-50 coming up. It's a best of 3. It's LG versus Titan. Titan had an amazing tournament. LG beat Fnatic. There's definitely a good reason why it's about 50-50. I'd take Titan in that one. And then Team Liquid versus Dignitas is another one I'd take. I'd take that pretty quick. So guys, that's pretty much it. If you guys want to make safe bets, it's going to be harder to get a bigger inventory. Like it's going to be harder to turn your not so great skins into better skins. Like for instance, my returns. If I bet, let's see, let's go with VP versus Conquest. Conquest is pretty much a not known team, and VP is probably a top 5 in the world team. VP's been around forever. So if I bet my 4 cent, even a 10-cent skin, 8 cent, whatever, if I bet this on VP, I'm betting 22 cents and I'm getting 4 cents in return if VP win. So I'm literally just getting another garbage skin. So the percentages are definite, but you don't want to bet on Conquest in the sense of unless you think, like if you watch a lot of Conquest games and you've seen them beat a lot of pro teams, but you really want to do your homework, guys, because betting constantly on the higher 80 and 90% is not going to get you a good inventory. You're going to have to bet, maximum stuff like knives and whatnot to get any type of return at all. And then you also got to think if you do bet those knives and for some reason VP they don't play well or someone has a girl over, that always seems to mess with pro players. Or if someone's sick with the flu or a lot of things go on, especially after a major. People do get sick at the majors. There's so many people, you're getting in contact with so many people, but it still doesn't mean like I think on VP's worst day they can beat Conquest, and that's nothing against Conquest. They're just not there at that level yet. So guys, that's how you do it. Um, and then if you scroll right down, guys, you could see results of bets passed. So you could see LG beat CLG. You could see Team Liquid beat Winter Fox. You could see Complexity beat Noble. Stuff like that, guys. So if you guys have any questions, put them down in the comment section down below. If you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know down in the comment section down below. Don't be afraid to pound that like button, guys. If I get enough likes in this video, I will start doing a betting series where we start from nothing and we go to something. I've done it before on this account, but I haven't used CSGO Lounge in a while. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments. Don't, like I said, guys, don't be afraid to pound that like button. Check out my streams. twitch.tv/zip247. Hit me up on Twitter at zip247. And as always, guys, it's your boy Zip. I'll be coming at you guys with another video coming soon. Thanks a lot. Peace.